Governor Rick Scott in Stewart today on the Treasure Coast. This is north of West Palm Beach, taking a tour of the St. Lucie River and the surrounding areas impacted by the blue-green algae. The governor says the state is planning to provide $700,000 in funding to Martin County to help clean up some of the blooms. The funding part of a $3 million grant program that started last month as the algae crisis continued to build. Senator Bill Nelson taking aim at the Rick Scott administration over the algae crisis, saying, quote, while some leaders in the state have abandoned our environment and cut the important environmental regulations that keep our water clean, I've fought for long-term solutions to prevent these toxic algae blooms, including restoring the Everglades and speeding up work to restore the natural flow of water as Mother Nature intended. Next week, Southwest Florida Republican Congressman Francis Rooney and officials from the EPA, Department of the Interior, and Army Corps of Engineers, as well as the South Florida Water Management District, will be in Southwest Florida to take a look at the areas impacted by algae on our coast. Then they go to Fort Myers Beach for a working session with members of area chambers of commerce, fishing, real estate, tourism, and the hospitality industries. That meeting again is set for Wednesday. In this statement, one of the candidates challenging Congressman Rooney this year, Democrat David Holden, says, quote, that he's on the record that Southwest Florida's algae bloom is a catastrophe. The people living along this river, referring to the Caloosahatchee, and whose livelihoods come from tourism and hospitality, shouldn't have to suffer this way. They've done nothing wrong. Francis Rooney and Florida Republicans have neglected this problem for years, and now we see the results. The only way we're going to enact new policies is by electing new policy makers. So a Democratic vote in November will be a vote for Southwest Florida's environment.